Good morning, and good morning. Yes, it is me, the one and only Ebony. Now y'all know I had loud out going on with my page and stuff getting hacked. Butterfly Nation got hacked and took over. And so it looked like they was trying to go on my other accounts as well. My TikTok had got hacked, but I ended up getting it back. And then I didn't go live on YouTube, which I rarely go live on YouTube anyway. But they was trying to get in my YouTube channel also. So I just let everything just chill on out and just accept the fact of my new beginning and just try to look at it in a positive light to start off with new things and stuff. So I didn't really know where I was going with this or what God wanted me to do or, you know, what. I couldn't come up with another name for the page. And then I asked a few butterflies and people to help me come up with a new page name. But as of now, I haven't found one besides the Butterfly Nation. So, yesterday, I mean, the reason I went on and came made this live this morning, because I just can't take no more. I can't take no more. So, yesterday, I went on TikTok. I made me a little TikTok about these little YNs, or what I call new generational men, always trying to holler and talk to somebody, but all they want to offer you is what's between their legs or their mouth, and whoop, 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 whoop. And there's too much stuff going on. There's too much stuff being passed around. I don't know who to mess the new generation up, but they think that's cool. They think that's what's to do, but it ain't. So I made a little TikTok yesterday, last night. So this what made me get on social media, right? So I'm looking on, I'm strolling. So I find the little thing about the BET Awards, and I already knew that Glorilla had got the Gospel Award for from BET or whatever. So, I had my own little private thoughts about that, and I ain't getting into it. But so when I found it yesterday on the, last night on the YouTube thing, and all the different peoples and all the different breakdowns and everything they had to say and stuff, and the Kirk Franklin situation or whatever. And so I watched the end of the BET Awards, and I almost forgot Kirk Franklin did used to sing Silver and Gold. And I love that song. But it's gotten so far from Silver and Gold to I don't know what's going on. But if you look at what's going on, like I been told y'all, it's so much going on in the world. I made a post also yesterday, about the climate changes, people, the bombing, everything. But we are so distracted with foolishness and bull crap and other people business till we can't even see what's going on and unfolding right in front of us. And so we already know that uh, times are near or things are changing dramatically right in front of us. And so when the BET Award thing came out, because see, all this was yesterday. And y'all know I go to bed 8, 9 o'clock, something like that. Maybe I stayed up to 1 o'clock on the social media. And everybody else business. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And then I get to the couple that would argue for an hour on the live, and then the man end up killing. Excuse me. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be saying, what I don't. But anyway, but he end up doing that, and then later on end up doing himself. You feel me? And alcohol played in that video, and alcohol played a part in that. And so, y'all know that made me think about my situation as well. You feel me? Not with with all that hour long stuff, but just the back and forth, the toxicity, the drinking, the warning signs, the triggers, how he ended up shooting her and then ended up shooting himself. You feel me? That it was the same thing that played, in my situation. Cause my husband ended up shooting me or whatever, and then later on end up himself. And I told y'all, the one thing I told y'all, because I didn't just go, because I didn't understand a lot. But I knew it was spiritual warfare, and I knew I was in a spiritual battle, and I knew that the, something had taken over him because he was not the same person, or or whatever in that time frame. And then when he woke up the next morning, he didn't even remember what had happened because he was under the influence slash under something else. You feel me? And I tell y'all that we are in a spiritual battle, and we don't fight against flesh and blood. We fight against spirits and principalities, and we can't see that, and we don't know who he gonna jump in, or who he gonna use, or where it's coming from. So we already blindsided because we can't see it. When we fight somebody, we can see them right there. We know what's going on right there. But we don't know what's coming at us. We don't know when the attack is coming and who he's going to use. And then you would think he would use this person, and then there'd be somebody right there on your shoulder that he used. You ain't even thinking or looking at them. So you blindsided. Bam, you under attack. So he gonna use people, places, things, situations, all that. Okay. End up with a whole headache last night. I couldn't take no more after the fight. After that, I couldn't take no more. Then I had to get up and take some medicine and try to lay back down at 12 some a.m. Listen to other stuff. But yesterday, it was just so much that just disturbed my spirit, just disturbed me. And I couldn't be quiet no more. I ain't talking about no Facebook channel right now. I ain't talking about no new name right now. I'm talking about what is going on, because we are definitely under attack. Okay? And then let's go back to the BET Awards. That's the reason why because God tells you you can't serve two masters, and you can't go to playing around with stuff like that. Now I'm Ebony, and I told y'all I have a lot of flaws. Okay? But I don't play when it comes to God. And I don't play about God, and I don't play with him, because he showed me personally how real and powerful he is, because he do hold the power of life or death, because I was pronounced dead. Okay? I was pronounced dead. I heard no pulse. Okay? I woke up to a police officer right there to identify my body. And I ran right back into her 6 months later on my husband's birthday, after I woke up in the hospital, spitting up blood, and I heard her crying. And I asked her why was she crying. And I told her to stop crying because I was going to find her when I got out of there. And we was gonna laugh about this. I didn't know what was gonna happen or how it was gonna happen or whatever, but that's what I said to her. And God allowed me to run right into her about 6 months later or something at a football game, and I took the pictures with her and I posted them. And I told y'all that that was the same officer that was there when I woke up, because my story and my testimony never changes. It's the same. So everything that I said, God allowed it to come back around so I could show the world. You feel me? And he just used me to show y'all and break it down because y'all can relate to me and understand me better than some of the other people that be talking and stuff. Okay, so let's go back to the BET Awards when I was talking about that. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to this Glory Hallelujah thing. We all know what Gorilla sing and rap or whatever. I actually like her music. You feel me? It get you crunk. You feel me? But you can't I don't see that as a award, gospel giving award to her when you got BBCC Wine, you got Yolanda Adams, you got all these other people that genuinely walk that walk. Okay? Walk that walk. I ain't talking about made a song. I said walk that walk daily, not uh in a music studio for a second, but that goes to show you that the world has accepted that and blend trying to blend hip hop and Christ. And it don't go together. But they put that on a pedestal and gave that an award and overlooked everybody else. Now, this is my word, this is my opinion. This is what I'm saying, this is what I feel, this is what I saw. Look, everybody overlooked everybody else. Then who's standing right there with Kurt? Okay, Kurt. Now, we get to the end. Kirk do his performance. All that. I went now I be moving around in church. You feel me? I lift my hand, I stomp my feet, but I ain't finna swear on my hip not now time in nobody church. Period. I just can't, I ain't, I won't. They the red dress, the fire, and then it took Kevin Hart, ain't that his name? Little bitty fella. Kevin Hart. What Kevin Hart told what Kevin Hart told Kurt, y'all? Somebody remember. What did Kevin Hart tell Kurt when they got ready to give him the award? Don't come up here dick popping to get this award. And if you listen, that's somebody in the world, or he might believe in God. I don't know. Y'all know what they say, whatever. But that's somebody in the world telling a Christian, supposed to be a God fearing man or represent Christ, don't come up here dick popping and then say something else, a cuss word or something, because first of all, you don't even talk to people in those, like that. So the respect is gone for you. You feel me? It shows that you're not looked at like that. If an outsider got to come tell you not to be popping or whatever. Shouldn't nobody have to tell you not to be popping. Shouldn't nobody have to do that. All right. Okay. So, it, it's just a lot. But the whole thing is, the world is trying to create these false images, these fake images, and then you can get an award for making one gospel song, and that's okay, but you can live every day of your life however you want to live it and do whatever you want to do. But if you can make one gospel song or do one thing right or whatever, you get awarded, like you just get glorified. But you have to look at your everyday life, your everyday pattern, what you walking in, what you standing for, what you believing in. This ain't no one-time event. You got to stand for what you stand for, and ain't no straddling no fence. I know I'm not perfect. I know but it's certain things you just don't do. And certain things you just don't play about. The BET Awards was nothing but a joke to me. I would never watch it again. Didn't watch it then. But I watched them replays so much last night, I felt like I had watched the whole thing. Then, like I told you, I turned around and watched the couple argue for a whole hour with bitches. Excuse me, bitches. You slept with this person. Herpes. This, that, and just laughing like it was okay, like it was acceptable. So that was something that had been going on. They been talking to each other like that. They been crossing each other out like that. They been disrespecting each other like that. They been cheating on each other like that. It was too freely. They were just talking, and then the girl just kept laughing like something was really funny. It wasn't nothing about the whole situation funny to me. Like I said, it gave me a headache at the end. And then I don't know. He warned her. He told her that he would, and that's just like in my like with me, because I can't say in my situation because I didn't get no warning sign. I mean, no warning to that he was gonna do something to me. You feel me? I was sitting in my truck. You feel me? I pulled up, but anyway. And so some of us as women or people, somebody be like, "Oh, I slap you, or I stick you, or that don't move us like that." You feel me? Let's just be honest, cause some of us don't believe that they'll do that. You feel me? Like, cause where do a gun come into your mind? What do knives come into your mind? Like, where that thought even come from to go get a knife or a pow? Where that come from? Those your thoughts. That's why when I started praying, I told y'all, Lord, change my thought process, cleanse my heart. Because if it's in your heart, then it's gonna be in your head, and if it's in your head, it's gonna be in your mouth, and if it's in your mouth, it's gonna come out. You feel me? So we got to be cleansed and renewed and reborn to new creatures, because the old creature is sinful. We ain't no good. Ain't nothing in me no good. Ebony will mess up every time. Ebony will mess up every time. I'm telling the truth. Yeah, whatever that is. Join the fan club, whatever that thing say. I'm sorry. Oh, just send the gift. Okay, thank you. I don't know what that mean, but thank you. I love y'all. And I always love y'all. I do me a roll call too, but this morning I just had to talk because it's been so much on my mind. But I do my roll call too because, sir, some people don't have nobody to say good morning. Some people don't have nobody that says I love you. Some people don't. So I do a roll call because some people look forward to their name being called. It makes them feel special. You feel me? Special shout out, special attention. And so I apologize for that, like I said, but I was just talking until I seen that big old thing come up. Invite Thomas Brown to join the live as a guest. Um, Theo Martha's Brown. Now I don't mind joining anybody to my live. I don't mind joining anybody to my live, but I do mind what you're gonna be talking about on my live. Now that I do mind. Now if you want to talk about God or a testimony or something he did for you, that's all well fine and good. But I don't need you getting up here talking about no I love you or your nails cute or your hair cute and all that, baby, because that is not the memo. That is not the plan. Okay? But so I see all these little things, baby. Let me get out there. I'm sorry. See, I can't focus on that. I ain't not trying to be funny. I can't focus on who on here and who ain't on here right now. I can't focus on who want to be invited and who not, because I'm getting distracted from what I was talking about in the message. I'm sorry. I apologize. But next time or later on, because right now, I just need to tell y'all that we are under attack. That's what I want to tell y'all. And hold on, wait a minute. Let me see, because I ain't been on this couch, but I keep it real, real close, baby. And this is my clipboard. that I use in black and white to show y'all. And I didn't have no daily bread, and I always try to give y'all some scripture because I want y'all to be able to have something for yourself when these attacks come, or when you need to pray for yourself. You need to have the word for yourself. You feel me? And be able to go back and see what people be talking about. Because everybody that say they talking about God ain't just really talking about God, or what God is they talking about. You feel me? Because I heard a whole bunch of different gods and stuff last night with the worship stuff and Taraji. It's a lot of stuff going on, but I can't worry about that. That's them. But woman of faith, put on your full armor. Put on your full armor. One of my butterflies sent me this 3 years ago. Do you hear me? And it still stands. It still stands because the word don't stay the same. And we need that armor. We need it now more than ever. Look at our president. Look what he doing. Look what's going on around us. Look what's going on in our households. Look what's going on in our neighborhoods. Look what's going on with our children. Look what's going on with the people that we call leaders. We in trouble. We in trouble. And it's bigger than us. And it's a thing that I used to say when I first got shot. And used to be on there changing my car. And I said, this shit bigger than Nino. And it is. And I still say that to this day. This bigger than Nino. And y'all gonna catch on one day. Don't be lost in the sauce. Because it is. It's bigger than us. So we are little minions. And God need his people at this time, right now. He needs us to stand. He needs us to be bold. This is not the time to be quiet. This is not the time to be quiet. We are in trouble. We are in danger. But we still trust God to handle it all, because this battle is too big for us. It's too big for us. So we got to let the Lord handle it, but we got to trust and believe in him that he will handle it. And all things will come together. But it is some things that we're going to have to go through, because we done did too much down here. We done did too much down here. You feel me? And I think his nerve, might be getting a little bad. So he going to have to chastise the land. He going to have to chastise, because we out of hand. We out of order. And when I say we, I'm saying as a whole. I'm saying as a whole. So that's including myself. I'm putting myself in there too now. So we out of order as a people, as a whole. And if we are in order, we need to be trying to help our brothers and sisters get in order and stop thinking everything funny or everything cool, or I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want him to be mad at me. Huh? Well, I can't be around it if I can't say nothing, because I'm gonna say something. And that's always been my problem, my mouth. So God just used this mouth that, I always got to say something. That's why he allowed me to still talk with my mouth wired up. You feel me? He knew I wasn't going to be quiet. He said, I've been chastising this girl for years by that mouth. I've been telling her to be quiet for years by that mouth. She ain't did it yet. So guess what? I'm just going to use it for my glory this go round right here. That same mouth, that same loudness, that same boldness is going to be used for my glory. So just turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around. And that's what I'm asking God to do in some of these situations. Some of y'all lives, some of y'all hearts. Me too. Me too. Turn it around, Lord, for all of us. Turn it around. Turn it around. And he is the only one that can turn it around. But let me go back to this scripture, because y'all I ain't forgot about this full armor, because that's what y'all need daily. Every day. We struggle not against flesh and blood. Be watchful. Be watchful. Pray. And then stand in faith. Now it's time to stand. But I want y'all to go to Ephesians 6, 10 through 18. That's going to be y'all scripture. Ephesians 6, 10 through 18. And that'll do the whole breakdown of the armor. And so that's what I wanted to share with y'all. But I want y'all to know that we are definitely under attack. I don't go along with a lot of stuff. And I ain't trying to be funny. That's why people that ain't about the right thing had to get away from me, including my children. They had to get away from me because I'm not a yes man. I don't agree or uphold everything that y'all do or say, even with my friends, even with some family members, even with the people we love. I can't go along with everything that y'all say or do because it's not right. I can't be involved in everything y'all have going on because I don't get down like that no more. So, and stand on that. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. You can't be double minded and none of and nothing. So I love y'all. I love y'all. And I love y'all. Oh, there goes Sister Kathy. Look at Sister Kathy. Loving this. Wake us up and keep us up. I'm trying to. I'm trying to, baby. We better wake up. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Do, 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 do. He tried to tell y'all. He tried to tell you. Say it one more time. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. I don't even know. I ain't got to say nothing else. That's it. That's it. Right there. That's the message. That's the word. Y'all heard. Now, cry loud and spare. Cry loud and spare not. Open your mouth like a trumpet in Zion. Hello, everybody. Eh. Look, I be getting so crunk in church. Because that's my time to praise. I love praise and worship. That's the time to shout. That's the time to be loud. That's the time to stomp your feet. That's the time to get crunk. Y'all get crunk for the wrong thing. Get crunk about nothing. Okay, who it is? Um, Boy, y'all got some names over here. I can't say all this stuff. Miss Young, VCR, um, Greg Smoke, Wilma, some username, um, Robert McCants, Angela 256, Octavia, Yolanda, Derek McKean 3. Baby, hey, y'all finna. I like that little thing that was on my head. I be seeing that on people TikTok thing. I don't know what it's talking about. What that mean? Now y'all over here got to tell me about TikTok. Oh yeah, I love y'all. I love y'all and I love y'all YouTube. I'm finna get ready. Sign off with y'all because I'm finna genuine gradually talk to the people on TikTok so they can try to tell me something or teach me something real fast. So I call y'all back later, okay? I love y'all. Take the Lord with you, and the rest will follow. I'm going to say that one more time. Take the Lord with you, and the rest will follow. Stay prayed up because sometimes disaster might hit, boop, and you don't have time to pray. So stay prayed up at all times. And take the Lord with you, just like I said, because He already know where you're going. He already know what you're finna do. He already know what you've been doing. But take Him with you this time. You feel me? And the rest will follow. I love y'all. What today? Wednesday? Wednesday. We don't do nothing magnificent on Wednesday. But I love y'all. And I'm glad that y'all tuned in with me. Look, I had told my little friend, I was like, ain't nobody gonna be checking for me on YouTube or TikTok because I don't even go live on these platforms. But since Facebook, my Facebook account, my big platform was hacked, took or whatever, I haven't been live, and so I've been trying to really just safeguard my information. You feel me? And let that kind of die down because they was doing a lot. They was doing a lot. I end up having to go get phones, change emails, change Apple accounts, change bank accounts, close down credit cards, all kind of stuff. And so the last thing was with the YouTube, and I came in one day and I had the phone, and and then something popped up on my phone, and it was like it was like which one of these three numbers is showing on your thing or whatever. And I turned my TV on and it was showing, and I probably had told them, baby, I logged up out of YouTube so fast I ain't get back on there for about a week. Yeah, so look, I call myself trying to beat the hackers. I'm trying to be small. I'm trying to be small. So I log in Facebook, then I be on there for a minute, then I get out because they changed my passwords. I couldn't comment. They took my profile picture, everything on the Butterfly Nation. And at first I was hurt, you know what I'm saying, when I realized that I couldn't do nothing for real. I had to first of all accept that it was nothing that I could do after going to Verizon 4 days straight and call it, trying to call Facebook, trying to text Facebook. I ain't got no response. Stuff like that irritates me. So I ain't get all off into that. So I just had to leave it alone. And then I recreated me another page, but it's Ebony Mixon. And so I told y'all I always tried to keep Ebony Mixon separate from Butterfly Nation. You feel me? Because Butterfly Nation was my testimony and my journey, my healing process, my doctor's appointments, cleaning my wounds, my x-rays, pictures, all kind of stuff. And they erased them all. They erased them all. And I was hurt. I was hurt. And I said, Lord, I said, that's my whole testimony. That's my whole journey. But he said, it's still the same. Can't nobody erase your testimony. Can't nobody erase your journey. Can't nobody take what you've been through away from you. You feel me? And to the people that got a chance to go along with me on that walk, I thank y'all. I seen a post, somebody else stole one of my videos, and baby, I was up all night, baby. I was on everything. Baby, I sent for her and put Mark on reported the post. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because the words they be using to describe something or a situation be totally disrespectful. And I don't like that. And I don't mind nobody telling my story, but tell the truth. You feel me? This is something that I had to go through personally. Don't put my testimony up there for a storyline. You feel me? I'm still here to tell my own story. I'm still here. I suffered behind that. I went through a lot behind that. And I'd be dog if I want to look on social media and see somebody else putting my pictures and my words up there with their own caption for likes and views. I don't like that. You feel me? I don't like that. Not with my personal story. But then I got to think about how I share events or things that happen with other people as well. So I try to get out of it. I be trying to be positive in all situations. Sometimes it don't work out always, but I have feelings behind certain things, and I'm entitled to my feelings. Is my feelings right or wrong? Who's to say? I don't know, but they are my feelings. So with that, I share. Now I love y'all. I love y'all, and I love y'all. Now what you talking about now? What you talking about now? Hold on, who it is? Hello, Ebony. How are you, Butterfly Nation? They gonna always say that Butterfly Nation, cause I'm still the Butterfly Queen. Come on, help me make some names up for the new page, y'all. What's up? Stop playing. What's some names? Where we could go with? We already got the one they thought was dead. Now that's the page that I may use for, but that's the page that I use for my retail selling and videos of my merchandise and stuff. So I'm just at a wits, but I still don't have a name for the new name. Can somebody help me? Can somebody help me? Because I don't want to go with Butterfly Nation because we already know they got hacked. I don't want to go with Butterfly 1, 2, or 3. I don't want to go no Butterfly back again. The real Butterfly, I don't like that. So I don't know what to use. That's because it's not in reference to the Butterfly Nation. Cause then ain't no, they ain't gonna know. You feel me? I just gotta. I don't know. It's a lot of thoughts coming up. A lot of thoughts coming up. But I want y'all to pray for me for safe travels. I'm going to Huntsville this weekend to my brother's house. My niece and nephew don't graduate from kindergarten. They graduated from kindergarten, and so we're gonna do them a little celebration together. So I'm going up there Saturday, but pray for traveling grace, and that's about all I got to say to y'all right now. Who's that? Oh, let me hang y'all up right here. I love y'all. Talk to you later. I supposed hung them up a minute ago. Because I was finna ask y'all about, okay, check this out, y'all. I'm new to